Alright y'all, so I bought this AEM, the X-Series, brand new. I've maybe had it for one track pass. Gonna see if I get it started up here. Battery's kind of low. This is another episode of Scott's Garage where something's always broken on this thing and not working. But anyway, as you can see, it's running lean on me. I got my nitrous working like it should. My shift box wasn't working. I got that going. I had a broken wire. Brand new AEM X-Series wideband, and it's not wanting to work now. As you can see, it's lean. I didn't have any changes to my tune. It was running at around 14.7. And now it's, you see, dash. So part of it's probably my fault though. You can see this is where I have my wideband mounted, and you can see the angle. It's not pointed down like it should be, like that. It's pointed up. So what I did, I ordered a bung that's a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna screw into here and then have it pointed up, and it'll be like so. See if that fixes the problem. Plus I was doing a bunch of testing with the electrical issues, trying to figure out my nitrous. I kept turning on my key. It's probably overheating the sensor, I'm guessing. I don't know. But anyway, what I'm going to do just for a test here, I'm going to unplug the sensor and then take the sensor out of the exhaust, try and do a free air calibration, and see if that does anything. So I guess we'll see. So I just unplugged my sensor, unscrewed it from my exhaust pipe over there, and I've just got it laying here for free air calibration. So what we'll do, we'll just go on into the car here. I'm going to stick the key in the ignition as soon as I can grab it and get it in there. Car's a little dusty here, but I haven't been able to clean out the inside in a while. I'm doing this correctly. Got to be letting it heat up. Let the sensor heat up. Let it do its thing for a moment. Sorry, I'm trying to get it comfortable. My butt's hanging right off the end here. Now when we do the free air calibration, it should go through its little cycle, and then it'll say pass. I did one once before and it said fail. So we're going to try it out. Hit my mode button. That's one of the problems I'm having with it. The mode button isn't wanting to work as it should. All I should be having to do is hit my mode button and get it adjusted correctly. But that's not working, as you can see. This is a brand new wideband gauge. Seems like every time I get a brand new part, it's not wanting to work. So I'll see if I can get it in that mode, and then we'll come back and try to see if I can do that free air calibration. Let's go from there. So just remember, my battery was kind of low, so I think this is what I had to do last time. So what we're doing over here, I've already hooked up my battery charger to the back here. Gonna see if giving it some voltage will do. This is an old battery charger. It's kind of noisy. My stepdad given this one to me. So we're just gonna turn it on for a moment. As you can see, it's kind of noisy there, but go back on around here, see if that helps me get my mode working. We'll try it. Let's see. There we go. So it might not have been a wideband issue. It might just be have to have a certain voltage going to it before it'll actually work. So we're going to go to the A cal, hit select again, let us do its thing. See, it's going to pass or fail. Let's see what it does. Fail. Now, I know it's supposed to say fail if it's got exhaust fumes in it or whatever the case, but as you can see where I had it laying at. So we'll try it one more time. So yeah, I don't think I have a problem with my gauge. I think it's just I don't have enough voltage going to the wideband. Try it one more time. Now it passes, so guess we'll see. I'll disconnect it, see what it does, and then go from there. Alright, so we're back in it again. I'll go ahead and let it heat up this time with the free air calibration. Still think the sensor's bad. I shouldn't have these issues. Gas feed. Nope. Still showing lean. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm just waiting for the other wideband to get here. It's supposed to get here Monday. As you see, I've got it connected. I just have to take it out. I'd ordered another one from Amazon. And it was the and the connector here, it had like a little plastic piece on the inside where it wouldn't allow it to connect. So I guess it wasn't the same one. So I've already sent it back, waiting for the new one to get here. That one should be here Monday. Guess we'll see how it does from there, and hopefully everything works. As you see, I was trying to give it some gas, got it up to about $2 grand. Give it a little bit of gas if it changed anything. Let it go back down to about 1,000 RPM, and still nothing. Did the free air calibration, nothing. So, but I think it's probably just the sensor, and it's probably my fault because I did have my car parked outside with my sensor pointed up, and it didn't rain, but you know, the condensation from the air may have just gotten down into the sensor. So, so just note to self: if you get one and you have a hood exit, definitely either cover up the exhaust, and definitely have the sensor pointed downwards, which is something I'm about to remedy. And hopefully I won't have any issues, but I'll report back with continued updates. But that's where I'm at right now. So pleased with it so far, other than just the sensor being temperamental and wanting to die easily. But I'll post up more videos when I got them. Y'all have a good one. So anyway, this is a piece I ordered today. I thought I was going to finish up my last video and then just make another continue video later on, but I'm just adding to it. I got this piece, and it's the 45-degree angle. It's where I'll get my sensor pointed downward in the downward position it needs to be. I'll just take that sensor out. This is the old one. My new sensor should be here today, and we'll see how it does. So basically, just I guess you twist it on there. If it's not the right angle, well, you just I mean, you put it at the angle that you need, and then use that lock nut to stop it from spinning, because it's probably not going to get exactly the angle you need spinning it around. So, but I guess I'll get the sensor and then throw that in there. I'm going to go ahead and install this and see how that looks. I'd rather do this versus having to weld a whole new bung in the exhaust to fix that. So, but just waiting on the new sensor, then we'll see what happens. Alright, so I got my new sensor in. It actually showed up yesterday. I just didn't realize it actually got here early. This is the old sensor here, and I compared with this one. This is the new one. There's no plastic piece in it. They're both the same, if you can see in there. The other one I had a little plastic piece up towards the top. I couldn't connect them, but I guess we'll see how this one does. This one's a little bit longer. As you can probably see, yeah, got all my junk on top of my washer and dryer. But anyway, this one's a little bit longer. And so long as it works, I don't care. But I'm about to go ahead and put it in there and see if it works. Get the little plastic piece off of here. I'll just go ahead and hand tie it on in there. And I've got my 45 in there, so now you can see the angle. Hopefully that'll fix that problem, and hopefully don't have any issues out of that. So, but trying to get it in there one-handed here, and we shall see. So I want to go ahead and get this installed, being that I'm doing this one-handed, and we'll check and see how it works. Alright, so I got my sensor installed, got it all tightened down. At least now it's at the right angle, a little bit warm, so it's heated up a little bit, but all the excess here, if you can see it, I bundled it up, put a zip tie around it, tucked it down in there so nice and neat. So I've got it in that little piece right there. Only concern I have is it being pulled away from the exhaust. I don't know if that'll make a difference or not. With the sensor being pulled out some, I'm not sure. I might have to put it a little bit closer later on down the road. I don't know if this will give me any problems or not, but for now I'm just going to leave it where it's at. I'm just hoping it's not really sucking in a whole bunch of oxygen as it's running, which may distort the readings there. Either way, I inspect my plugs a lot, so I'll make sure it's running good. But anyway, we'll go ahead and see how it's doing. I'll jump on in here. Haven't started it up yet, so not sure how it'll do just yet. This is my current reading. Of course, that should be pretty lean. Let's see, let me get my AEM link going. So the reading's a little bit off. Got 18.2 compared to 17.8. So I guess we'll see. We'll go ahead and fire it up. See how it runs. So if it'll start up for me without any problems. Might take a moment because it doesn't like cold starts. I think I need to change my mode. Matching pretty close there. Maybe a hair bit off. 12.54, 12.7. I'll keep an eye on that and see what it's going to do, see if it matches, but so far I'm pleased with it. It's at least working. Let's go ahead and pull a little bit of fuel out of it. Bump my dead time down about 350. That'll leave me out about where I need to be. 14.4. Yeah, it's about matching pretty close now, so I'll keep an eye on it. So that's fairly close. I'm going to go ahead and look. I'm fairly satisfied with it right now. I just had to put in the parameters and my voltage for AEM link. So basically right now I just got to keep that sensor where out of the moisture, keep it in the angle it needs to be. So I think hopefully I'll remedy that problem. Will be remedied now. So, but as you can see, it's leaning out now from no fuel to be reading. Just curious to see if it's going to read on down to 20, and it is. So, but anyway, that's it for this one. Just Gonna see if that goes down to 22. I can't remember the actual how lean it'll actually get, or if it's just gonna have the 3 dashes. We'll sit here for just a moment and let's see what it does. Still getting leaner. I imagine eventually it's gonna go to the 3 dots or 3 dashes, but it can only go so lean unless I just have my mode messed up on it as far as how I have it set up. I'll look at it here later, see how I've got it. But anyway, I'll just stop here for now. I'll post an update later anyway. And yep, there we go, our 4 dashes there. So, but so yeah, now we're full lean. So happy with it at the moment. A little bit easier as far as calibration. If I got to do that, I just got to be mindful of the O2 sensor. Noah's probably a little bit more temperamental than Innovate in that regard. So I never had any problems with the sensor going bad like it did on this one. So just keep that in mind. But anyway, I'll post up more updates when I got them. Y'all have a good one.